Hi, welcome back to Grow New Plants. So today I'm going to do some maintenance on my African violets. I've got 3 different plants here, and this one here, it actually looks pretty good, but it does have some suckers inside of it, so I need to prune it back a little bit. I'm going to get rid of some of the suckers, and I'm going to plant it back in the same pot. I'm not up planting this one yet. I've got some later that I'm going to do that too, but these I'm just going to put back in the same pots. But I'm just going to prune them up a little bit, clean them up a little, show you how to remove the suckers and have a nice healthy plant. And then also by replanting it, it will stimulate growth. It'll give it some fresh soil. It'll stimulate some growth. It'll actually bloom quicker because it's got a more mature root system. And then the trunk to the plant itself, or the stem, is going to be more mature, so it'll bloom quicker too. So I've got this one. I've got this one, and it's just kind of messy looking, so it needs to be cleaned up. And then this one right here looks like a real mess, and it's actually suckered, and it's got 2 or 3 different plants in it. So we'll probably divide this one up and make actually 2 new plants out of it. So I'm going to get reset up and we'll start working on these. Okay, so my first plant here, this is a Cajun's pink negligee, and from the top it looks like a pretty healthy plant, pretty symmetrical and all that, but it's getting too big for this pot. It's in a 2-inch pot, and if you look deep down in here, you see it's got some suckers coming up. There's just a few in there. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna lay it gently on its top and squeeze gently and remove the pot off of it. Okay, so to get access to these right here, so let's say this leaf here, say we want to take this one off, you can just pull it off. You can bend it, break it, and there's a good example of it right there. You end up with a stem still left on there. So what I like to do is I come in here and I just remove some of this soil, and I want to remove a lot of this soil anyway because I'm going to put it back in a new pot and I want some fresh soil in there. So by moving some of this soil around from the top right here, I'll go right back at that same stem. Now I can get to it and I can break it off at the bottom. These little leaves on the bottom, I don't want those on there for sure. So this thing's going to look, it's going to look pretty butchered when I get done with it. But you'll see, well, you won't see immediately. You'll see eventually. Excuse me. You'll see eventually that it's going to make a lot better, healthier plant. So I'm going to get a couple of these leaves right here off and expose this sucker that's in here. So if you look right here, you look through there and right here, this is actually a sucker right here that's growing on this plant. It was kind of hidden underneath. It didn't look too bad from the top, but eventually this thing will take off and get big enough that it'll distort the plant. So all I'm going to do at this point is just, I'm going to get in there and just break that thing off. So if you look right there, that's actually a whole nother plant, just a little baby plant. Okay, so now that's where that thing was left, and there's a little bit of a stub left right there. So I'm just going to take my thumb and kind of rub that off. Okay, so now we can go back and we just start taking some of these lower leaves off. And once you got them exposed like that, you just kind of bend them to the side and they break off right at the stem. So there's one there. So that's my main crown to my plant right there. See, right in here. If you come underneath, this is another sucker that has come up on this thing. Right there, see, that's another sucker. So there was 2 other plants suckered on this thing that you really couldn't tell from the top, but over time you would be able to tell. It would end up distorting the top of the plant as they got bigger. We just keep taking these things off, and there's another one starting right there. That one's going to be kind of destroyed, but that was another sucker that was starting to grow up on it too. So now as we start getting these leaves off, basically I want to leave this right here. Everything else I'm taking off. So we'll just keep going around the plant, a little bit at a time. Probably going to take this leaf and then this leaf opposite of it. That's pretty good right there, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 off and basically just leave these 2 inside sets of leaves. Now at this point I got these stems, these flower bud stems coming up. I'm going to go ahead and remove those too. I'm not worried about it budding right now. I'll leave some of these little ones inside, but I'm not worried about them. This thing will start budding out like crazy once it's transplanted. So I'm going to take this one and this one off. We'll pull that one off and pull that one off, and that's what we're left with. Okay, I know it doesn't look like much. So the next thing we're going to do, I'll go ahead and take that bud stem off too because it's on the outside. So the next thing I want to do, I just want to come around on this stem, and any little things that were sticking out, like there's one right there, I don't know how well you can see that, just little nubs sticking out. I want to remove those because suckers will tend to grow on those again. So that's a nice cleaned up stem. The only leaves that are coming up are actually part of the crown inside of there. So that thing is ready to transplant. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to take my original pot, and I've got my African violet soil. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this old soil out. I'll start with all new fresh soil. And then I just put a little bit in that pot. I'll stick it down in there. That's way too high. Okay, so I just need a little bit of fresh soil in the bottom. And then most of my soil is going to come in on the top. My new soil will come in on the top. So I press that thing down in there, and that's just about right. I want that stem to be right about at the top of my pot. So I'll just come in, I'll start adding fresh soil. This is harder to do on the camera. I'm a little neater doing it when I'm doing it. Not trying to film it, but if I wasn't filming it, you wouldn't be able to see it. Kind of press that down a little bit. You just want to pack the soil in there enough to get the plant stable. So there it is, replanted. Okay. Blow some of that dust out of there. So I'm going to take this fresh soil, put it back in my soil container. And this is just my African violet mix. You can use whatever African violet mix you normally use. So I'm going to take this thing. I got a bowl over here. Just what I do, and I put my my leaves and transplants and all that. And it's just a big water bottle that I got from a restaurant supply, and you may be able to get them on Amazon too. If there is one on Amazon, I'll put a link to it. It just gives a nice gentle water to it. And then the other thing that the bowl does is all your runoff will go in there, and then eventually as the bottom of your bowl gets water in, it'll soak any water up from the bottom too. Okay, so that's the first one. And these leaves, I'm going to put these in a baggie, and then I'm going to use some of these leaves to do my some of my leaf starts for next spring. So I'm going to put those off in a baggie and mark them, and then I will get the other two plants and we'll go through those. And I'll go through those a little bit quicker. Okay, so here we are with another one. This is a Ness's Orange Pico. So we're going to do the same thing. We just flip it over gently, kind of squeeze the pot, get the pot to release, break some of that soil loose where we can get to the leaves and snap them off. So some of these right here, like this is I don't know what you call them in an African violet. Always in trees and stuff, you call them a water leaf. You see how that leaf is different than all the other ones? That's one of the original leaves that came out on the plant that was still on there. And those can be removed. They're not doing any good for the plant. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to come around here and just start snapping off these lower leaves. You don't have to get them perfect yet, because we'll clean that stem up like we did on that last one when we get to the end. So we're just snapping these leaves off. Okay, so that one you couldn't really tell either, but it's got a sucker on it too. So you see that right there? See how it's putting out a new little crown? That's a sucker that had come out on the side of that. It's real small, but it is a sucker. So we want to get rid of that thing. We don't need that bloom stem. So here we go here. These are too big. I don't want to leave those on there, so I'm going to take that one off. I'm going to take that big one there off. Take a few more of these bloom stems off. So what we got left with, that is our true crown to the plant right there. And then we got a couple more leaves going around it. And we still got a couple bloom stems on there. So same thing again. See, we got all these little nubs here. So I'm just taking my fingernails and very gently going around and cleaning all these little nubs off. And then that thing is ready to transplant too. So Get rid of my old soil. Take my original pot back. Put just a little bit of my violet soil in mix in there in the bottom. And push that thing down in there. That's a little bit too much. So this thing is getting some, not a lot, but it's getting some fresh soil. And it's got all my fertilizers, and not fertilizers, but it's got the insecticide and everything else that I use for my plants built up inside there. So I'm gonna push that down a little bit, get that stem about the top of my pot. I usually use a spoon too. I forgot to bring a spoon out here, but I use a little spoon to help spoon in around the sides of these. It makes it a little bit easier, but I can make it work like this. And you just want to try and get your plant in there as straight as you can. You have to excuse me too, I decided to do this outside today. It's nice outside, but it's windy, so I'm probably getting some wind noise too. So that's pretty straight. I covered my stem up with soil. So that looks pretty good right there. So I'll move that over here into my pot, or into my little bowl. I'll use my little water bottle. And this is just tap water here. After that, everything I water will have my fertilizer mix in it. I waste a lot of this water, you know, trying to water them in good, so I don't use my fertilizer mix in that, but after that I use my fertilizer mix. Okay, so there's 2 of them done. So I'm gonna set up and do this last one. This last one is, I believe, is gonna be one that we can take and we can create 2 plants out of it. So I'll get set up and we'll do the last one. Okay, so here is the last one, and this is basically a really ugly plant at this point. And I didn't realize this after I got this thing out here and started looking on it. This is called a Columbus Platinum. It's a Buckeye plant, Columbus Platinum. I will show you this. It is absolutely gorgeous flower on this plant. It's one of my favorite plants. I really love it. So anyway, I'm gonna see if we can clean this one up, and I know we can make at least 1 and probably 2 good plants out of it. So very gently, just lay it on its top, flip it over, and start breaking some of this soil loose around the top. We want to expose that neck a little bit where you can get to it and break those things off clean. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this on the camera. If you look right through here, you see all these coming up and all of these coming up. There's a second plant. That's a plant and that is a plant. So this is actually 2 different plants. And this is just a fillet knife that I like to use. So I'm gonna come in here, and what I can tell as best I can is the center of this thing. And I'm just gonna cut right down the middle and hopefully keep a decent amount of roots on both plants. Even if you cut the roots off, you can still start these things. They'll start without roots, but you need to dome them, keep them very humid. So this point, and this isn't super critical because we're going to take a lot of leaves off of these things anyway, but you want to just try and separate this thing and do as little damage as you can. Because they intertwined with each other there. That's a low leaf there. I don't know, I don't need that one. I'm going to go ahead and just take that leaf off and get them separated. So now I got that is a plant. It's got a nice crown in the middle. And this is a plant. It's got a nice crown too. And there may even be more suckers on this one. No, I think that's all it has. But so let's take this one first since we've already got it here. So we just want to come in here and do the same thing now that what we did to the other ones. Just start breaking these lower leaves off. And once you expose that neck, those leaves just pop right off. If you try and pop them off when they're still in the pot, it doesn't really work all that well. Take that one. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and take these 2. I probably could leave those on, but those leaves are kind of distorted because they were buried up underneath there. So that leaves, and this one's still got 1 distorted leaf on it, but it'll probably straighten itself off. If not, I'll prune it back off later. So we got a nice crown there in the middle and enough leaves around the outside, and still a pretty good amount of roots left over. So at that point, I'm gonna come back to my original pot again, put some fresh soil in it, take a little bit of that soil out. Just want to get it buried in there where you can get that neck completely buried with your new soil. And I have a spoon now, make it easier on myself. So basically I'm just going to set that thing in there and just spoon some good new soil around that neck. Okay, so we've got them all done. So we took pretty much three big overgrown plants, especially too big overgrown for the size pots they were in. We pruned them back. They just look like little baby plants now, but I promise you these things will be good, healthy, beautiful looking plants in no time at all now. They will grow way faster than what a normal starter plant that's this size would do. They'll take off, they'll bloom earlier. They'll just be prettier plants. So this is just something you got to do every once in a while. Sometimes you're lucky and you get a plant from startup that never makes any suckers, and you know, if you watch, you can catch suckers as you're going and pluck them off and not have to redo all this. But most all your plants, eventually you're going to have to take them and cut them back like this. They just get so big and they'll start getting just growing a little bit wild, so you need to cut them back. So anyway, that's how I do it. I appreciate you watching. Please like, please subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you.